Hey guys, Mike from CoachMikeMcDonald.com here. And are you looking to expand your business through webinars? Well, today's video, I'm going to give you some simple tips you can implement to get better results selling on webinars, how to make money on webinars, and more. So stay tuned. Now, webinars can be an awesome strategy to grow your business, and one of the reasons behind it is that you can reach one to many, right? You know, one aspect with sales that's awesome is that you can collect that decision right away. You can provide a ton of value to people, right? And so you might have kind of a sales presentation that you already go through on a one-to-one basis, but what webinars can do is it allows you to do that same kind of presentation, but to reach the masses all at once. And so that's a huge advantage while building your business, right? So if you're strapped for time or you don't have, hours a day to be prospecting and doing one-on-one presentations for your business, as you hone this in, webinar marketing can be a huge way to grow your business very quickly. And so one idea that is a great staple to building your business and making money with webinars is to provide a great service to your target market, to your niche. And so that's really the first step that you want to do, is define your target market. Who are you actually trying to reach? Because one thing that I find a lot of people get started in business, maybe it's a home business, maybe it's network marketing, they're selling stuff, right? Whatever the case might be, and they have a really strong belief in their product, and that's awesome, but instead of reaching out to people that specifically need their products that can benefit exclusively from it, they kind of just market to everyone, right? And so that actually ends up holding them back, because when you market to everyone, you really market to no one. So the first step to selling with webinars and making money online through webinars is to actually focus in and define who is your target market and how are you going to help and serve them. From there, you can make, training, you can make courses, you can make products, you can make something that serves that audience, that solves that problem. So maybe you already have a specific business in mind that you do promote, right? So maybe you sell nutrition or supplements, or you sell business coaching, or you sell services or lead generation, right? Whatever the case might be, what's cool is you can create a webinar around that where you can educate people on the value of that, and then also transition into your offer, right? So your product, your service, your business. So once you define your target market, you want to come up with a great foundation of how to actually serve them and to get them on your webinar, right? And so, really cool book out there, Expert Secrets by Russell Brunson. One of the ideas he talks about for structuring kind of a great webinar title or a great concept is basically the idea of how to do blank without blank, right? So you can teach people how to lose weight without spending hours in the gym, how to grow your business without harassing friends and family, how to get more signups in your business without spending hours prospecting every day, right? So it's kind of that format. So depending on what your target market is, who you're trying to reach, that's what you want to do, right? So how to do blank without blank. And so that's one great foundation process to kind of structure your webinar to get the best results while you're selling. And while you're doing this, you want to be speaking to someone's pain points, right? So if you look at your target market, what are their biggest struggles? What do they have trouble with? What are they trying to achieve, right? What's their ultimate goal for that niche? And then from there, how can you help them do that without their biggest struggle point, right? Without their biggest pain point is kind of the structure that you want to set up your webinar. So from there, kind of the overall format that you want to use is basically you're going to want to build up belief in why your offer is the best, right? So, why your system is the only way to do it, why your system is the only way for them to get results, or why your system, without it, that's why they've been struggling so long to achieve that end result, that end goal. So you're going to show them how in your webinar to get that ultimate goal without the struggles or without falling into the traps that they used to be doing, right? And so how you do that, you build belief, but you do that through stories, right? So you can help overcome these limiting beliefs in their mind, help them overcome what they maybe struggled with in the past by selling through your stories, right? Because facts tell and stories sell. And so as you use your story throughout this webinar process, you can help them overcome their different objections, their concerns, and help them get better results and help them actually reach their ultimate goal. Like, you know, for me, when I joined the home business industry, I struggled for a long time. I was an introverted video game nerd, right? Still a video game nerd, obviously. But, you know, when I first joined the industry, I didn't really have a network to tap into. I didn't have sales skills. I didn't have people skills. So I struggled in it for a long time. And it wasn't really until I learned the systems and, you know, the ideas of growing my business on social media, you know, building through attraction marketing that really changed the difference for my business. And so that's kind of the story that I take people through when I sell on webinars, because it's true, right? You know, when I did start, I did struggle for a long time. I got 2 customers my first 2 years. Not a rock star by any means, but, you know, flash forward now at this point, you know, here I am on the leaderboards with one of the companies I promote. You know, here I am winning an award on stage as one of the top leader levels in that business. I've been able to travel the world, you know, go to Mexico. Here's me and my girlfriend out in Costa Rica. So, you know, it's kind of cool the results that you can create. And this is the same kind of story arc that you want to take people through when you're selling on webinars. So if it's your personal stories, you know, customers of yours, testimonies of people that use your products, whatever the case might be, you want to take them through the struggle, the same kind of pain points, the same kind of issues that they deal with on a daily basis, and what you can actually help them solve. You sell through a story, you show that transformation that you went through, or your customers or whoever, and then again you can transition from there into your offer, how that's the ultimate solution to help them, you know, solve that problem, overcome that problem, right? So it's a pretty cool strategy. Like I said, Russell Brunson, he talks a lot about this in his book, and he goes way more in depth than I obviously can in this video, right? But that's kind of the overall structure that you want to follow in that format. And then finally, another tip for you to really wrap things up is that you want to end with an irresistible offer, right? So you want to just stack the value, you know, create a stack slide, he calls it, in the book basically. But the idea is that you just lay out every single feature, every single benefit of your product, of your service, of your business, and what that's worth to them, right? You throw a monetary value on it, you know, what it would take for them to try and do this elsewhere, right? So maybe you sell nutrition supplements, right? So you've got a vitamin product and it's got the health benefits of this food, this food, this food, this food, and this food. And it's like, okay, well, if you were to get the concentration you'd need to get all those vitamins in that product, right, you would need to buy, you know, this many cups of spinach, eat, you know, 500 bananas, right? Or whatever the case is, and you stack them all up and you show how much that would cost. Like, cool, you could spend, you know, $400 a day trying to eat all this food, which would probably be impossible, or you could take this supplement for X number of dollars and get everything right in there. So you can do that with products you're selling, you know, info courses, coaching, training, you know, lead generation services, whatever the case might be that your offer is, what you sell, you can utilize that stack. And I find a lot of people talk about all the great benefits of their product, they talk about the features, but they don't necessarily lay it out like that in that stack like he talks about in this book. So I would definitely highly recommend checking out this book if you haven't, for more details, more training on how to actually build a webinar, you know, start to finish. He goes through in depth with that. I got a ton of value out of this book going through it myself. And actually, there's a link below this video where you can actually get the book for free. You just have to pay shipping, which is pretty cool. So if you click on the link below this video, you can actually pick up a copy of Expert Secrets to learn even more on how to do this and implement it in your business. But you can also go to coachmikemcdonald.com/expert secrets to get that book as well, where all you do is pay for shipping. So it's a pretty cool deal. Like I said, it helped me a lot in my business, so I definitely would highly recommend checking this out, especially if you're going to be selling anything really, but webinars especially. Goes through a lot of tips and training on how to do that. And then from there, in your business, maybe you're struggling, maybe you're already doing webinars, right? But you don't have leads, right? You don't have people coming in to your business. So that's one of the things I specialize in, is I help people generate more quality leads and sales for their business through social media. So there's actually going to be a link below the video as well, where you can go to my free lead generation bootcamp, where where I actually teach you step by step how to generate highly targeted leads for your business. So what's cool is you can take these leads, funnel them into the webinar that you make, that we talked about in this video, or go through expert secrets, learn how to set that up, and then again, generate those leads for your business by going through this training in that lead generation bootcamp. So again, you can click on the link below this video to get access to that, or you can head on over to coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching. Again, that's coachmikemcdonald.com/5-day coaching. But again, there's a link for that below this video, and then also a link where you can pick up expert secrets where all you're paying is shipping. So it's a pretty good deal. So again, guys, though, thanks for tuning in. Hopefully you got some benefit and value out of this video. If you did, definitely comment and share, and be sure to subscribe to our channel as well to get even more tips and training to grow your home business and be successful and hit that next rank in your business. So again, guys, thanks for tuning in. We'll talk to you more soon.